Those now participating in the Hall of Fame who wear masks. Because all kinds of people wear masks all the way in the most participating activities. Thank you.
bodies than we did, but, we didn't make any excuses. I think we just went out there and, gave it our all.
Honestly, I think we just felt like we had more to prove. We had less people, less height, so we were probably going in as like an underdog. So we came in and we just did what we had to do, and we got the dub.
RJ, being one of the only Canadian kids in this matchup, what do you think it means for you and also for all the Canadian kids watching your performance?
I think it means a lot to, the kids watching back home. I remember watching, Andrew Wiggins as he was coming through high school and how he inspired me, so I hope I can inspire them.
Talk a little bit about those square-offs at the end of the game. You on Nasir, seemed like everybody was coming after you guys, or you guys were going after each other. Talk a little bit.
Just, competing. Nasir's a good player. This is our second time going head-to-head. We're one-on-one now, but he's a good player. And it's just fun, competition.
RJ, what do you like about Nasir's game?
I like the way he competes and the way he just works hard. He knows he's an underdog, and he just comes in and he proves that every day.
Nasir, could you have thought you would score 28 points in this game?
Yes.
Why is that?
I work out 3 times a day, every day. So this performance, it's not really surprising. I'm really happy that it happened, but I believe that if you put in the work, then you can achieve things like this.
RJ, you mentioned that Nasir's the underdog. I guess he's only underdog on this platform, but is this what we have to sit back to see in the Duke-Carolina rivalry moving forward?
Oh, no, the outcome's going to be a Duke win, but, yeah, it's going to be some great battles between us two next year, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
All three of you guys, this is an all-star game, but from the looks of it, it seemed pretty competitive. I know you, RJ, especially, you were getting really into it at the end. Is it just you come out here competing every time, no matter what?
Everyone wants to prove, that they're the best. Everyone wants to prove why they're here, and I think we all did that today.
Coach, you come into an all-star game thinking you might not have to coach, really, right? At the end of the game, it was a closer game than you thought. What were you thinking about it when you're 3 points down or 4 points down and can't make that through?
I like the 3. I think, I started thinking about it during the scrimmage when we were down in the scrimmage, and we really had trouble handling the height that you were talking about. But I think we just came out and battled today.
Now, for this week on the Pearl Reports.
Our guest is Matt Doherty. He's a former national champion at North Carolina as a player. He also is a former head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels. He recently wrote a book, Rebound from Pain to Passion. Matt, good morning. Thank you for taking a few minutes. Congratulations on the book. Let's talk about purpose. It takes a big chunk out of someone's life typically to sit down and write 200 plus pages.
Yeah.
A couple of months, maybe a couple of years. What was your purpose for writing this one?
Well, I think my purpose was I'm an executive coach. I do corporate talks, and I wanted to share with people some of the lessons I learned through the ups and downs of coaching college basketball. And what it really resulted, in addition to that, it was very therapeutic to get it down in paper and then share it. Because, that story's been inside me for 18 years. I share it in bits and pieces, but I think I shared more in some of the heartache that I dealt with and the depression and the betrayal I felt. And I think it was healthy to get that out on paper.
All right, you're back with the Pearl Reports, and I have my good pal with us right here, Dad Bonaparte, two-time state champion for your West Charlotte Lions. What's cooking, Dad?
How you doing? Let me get my Dub C in there real quick.
Get your Dub C in there.
Dub C. Thank you, T Pearl.
Absolutely. Dad, we're so thrilled that you are continuing the legacy of bringing showcases to Charlotte. And this year, you got one that does not disappoint, and it is the Queen City Classic. It's your 7th year. It's an invitational, and boy, do we got some matchups and some of the athletes that talk to us about the tournament this year.
All right, T Pearl. As always, I'm honored and thankful for your platform, and I just simply thank you. But I'm very thrilled post pandemic to have a competitive showcase. We have ladies and gentlemen competing this year. But I'm excited, and let me tell you this, T Pro, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead, take your time.
I'm extremely. This is, and maybe it's lucky 7, maybe something 7 has something to do with it. But T Pearl, there's a group of young men that I trained and coached since the 3rd grade.
Wow!
And it grew 4th and 5th grade. Make a long story short, these 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders committed to me and another coach, and we trained them all the way through middle school as they got into high school. And I always told them that, hey, I'm gonna host a showcase, and you guys are gonna be playing in it, and you know, this is my dream. And I told their parents, as the compensation for developing them is, you know, I need 2 tickets for my wife and I to travel around the country, one state, get scholarships, and I'm a bask in the stands. And it is so incredible and unreal that this is before me. We have incredible matchups where approximately 6 to 7 of my former players will be performing. So you have a matchup. I'm sorry. May I go into the matchup?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You know, the folks are hearing you talk, and they need to know when it is. And
how about that? I apologize, man. Hey, look, I'm ready to play ball.
Absolutely,
man.
December the 10th and December the 11th. So, Thad, take us away. Talk to us about some of these big time matchups you got.
Hey, this is going to be held December 10th, December 11th at Northside Christian Academy. Once again, on Friday. And let me just run through the schedule. On Friday, December 10th, 5 p.m., we have the ladies competing first with RGKL versus Independence. That's going to be very, very competitive. These ladies are in the city, but don't get to actually get the bang unless they get into the latter part of the year. So this is going to be very interesting at this part of the year, how they compete. I'm extremely excited to see Winston-Salem Christian compete against Charlotte Elite. It's just going to be competitive because you have athletes all over the place. So I'm just excited
to see. That's Friday, December the 10th.
That's Friday, December the 10th.
Folks, listen. Come down to Northside Christian off of 85.
Right, 333 Jeremiah Boulevard.
Come in. That's the warm up. Friday is the warm up. I'm telling you. Right. So we got some big time matchups, and I'm sorry, Dad. I get excited when you start talking about these big time athletes, and you know, Saturday it doesn't stop, does it? It gets better.
I think it. You know, and maybe I'm being biased, but I think it gets better, and the reason it gets better for me, selfishly, it increases in games, which gives my former players more opportunities to play, and I get to hug their parents and bask and say, "I told you so. I told you guys was going to do it." When they couldn't walk and chew gum, you know, but now they are the difference makers on the team. So I'm very honored. But I tell you what, man, at 1:30 p.m. on Saturday, December 11th, we had Hopewell versus Garinger, and I am so biased with this game. And please forgive me. On both sides, I have at least 2 players that I have developed and coached since 3rd, 4th, 5th grade.
Wow.
Now, on Hopewell's side, professionally, the athletic director is one of my great friends and colleagues that I've came up with through the school system that I just, Coach Burke is just a phenomenal. I remember him being a PE teacher, so it's just, we've grown. But on the other side, Coach Walker, man, and Mario Hansen, man, those guys are putting something together. And I'm biased with that because I respect Coach Walker, but Mario is a legend and is a gentleman that not only that I respected growing up here in Charlotte, watching play and playing, behind. I had a chance to play against Mario when we went to college when he was at UTC, his teammate was Terrell Owens and all. And we had a chance to play each other. And it was an honor to play, so I'm glad to see him giving back. And then his son.
People need to understand. People need to understand. You know what Mario told me? Listen, we were at Peach Jam. I went to Peach Jam this year and bumped into Mario, and we went up on the top floor, actually the rooftop of the hotel we were staying.
Right.
And he said something to me. He said, my son is more advanced than I was at his age. And I said,
wow.
He must be amazing.
That's incredible.
It's incredible. So
that's incredible.
It speaks volumes. And folks, we're talking about Mario Hansen, who was
the kid's like 6'8", 9, ninth grader, 10th grader.
He was on, and we're talking about Mario Hansen. He was on that 1989 Garinger Wildcats championship year, that they won it all.
Right.
Mario was actually a junior that year. And let me tell you, he led that team. They'll tell you, even the seniors, they'll say, hey, Mario was our guy. When we needed a bucket, we'd go to Mario. So for him to say that about his son, folks.
In college, let me tell you this, in college, he gave buckets to Michigan, man.
Yeah.
Gave buckets to Michigan, man. Doing, man. You got to research that, man. That's, Mario, if he listened to that, Mario smiled a little bit, rubbing that stomach, man. But I'm going to give him the love and respect, man, because.
Absolute legend. Well, we were fortunate. We played against him, and it was pretty bad. That's all I got to tell you. We got him that 89 year thing. I can tell you, shout out to D. Will, Derek Williams. I always tell this story. Derek and I, it was kind of early in the year. We get in that game. Derek and I dropped 20 apiece, but we only had 52. Guess what? We were scared they were going to drop. We were scared they were going to get to 100.
Right.
They finished by 85. They let their foot off the gas, but it was a massacre. So it was pretty bad. So those guys were phenomenal. And so I know. So to hear what Garinger is doing right now is
man.
Amazing.
I think, let me tell you what, I'm going to go on the limb to tell you. I think Garinger is the biggest, they are slept on right now. I think they are the biggest underdog in the city for sure. And, again, like we said about 6'8" kid, Mario. Oh, man. So we got 3 p.m. We have Winston-Salem Christian versus Moravian Prep. I think it's going to be a great game. 4:30 p.m. We have Riverside Baptist that's coming down from Maryland. Always traditionally good. Their head coach is one of my former teammates at Marshall University, Keith Bean.
A lot of people may not know that Coach Billy Donovan was your –
first coaching job was my first college. But we can talk about that on another.
We can have a whole story on that by itself.
And so then Riverside is playing Charlotte Elite, man, at 4:30. But at 6 p.m., man, I think it's going to be the biggest rivalry in the city, man. Chambers versus Northside Christian, man. Backyard rumble, man. Backyard brawl. You can walk to each other's school, man. So public versus private. I think this is going to really go down in this game right here. It's going to be a great show.
Thad, you have done it once again. Folks, you got to get out. December 10th and 11th. It's the Queen City Classic.
quarterback, William, 5, 9, 81.